Nobody spoke when she stepped inside. The smoke drifted slowly through dim amber light. Every tired soul inside looked frozen by the night. She stood beside the microphone with heartbreak in her eyes, like somebody carrying memories too painful to disguise. The piano rolled softly like rain beneath those streets, and every trembling harmony made the silence feel weak. They said, keep the feeling smaller, but sorrow filled the room. They said, don't let the walls hear, but the walls already knew. The night even the walls listened. The whole room stopped to breathe. The night even the walls listened, like the soul refused to leave. Too much truth, too much flame. The night even the walls listen. Nothing survived the same. Stay low, stay near. The sorrows living here. The drummer lowered his eyes, trying not to fall apart. The trumpet bent softly, like smoke around a heart. A woman near the doorway started trembling in place, like the song had opened something she couldn't face. The choir sounded fragile underneath the haze, and every little harmony still carried yesterday. They wanted another heartbreak tune, something safe to replay. She gave them the kind of sorrow that never fades away. The night even the walls listen, even after midnight passed. The night even the walls when she stepped inside. Nobody turned the sign on. The rain hit softly against the studio glass. Every tired soul inside looked haunted by the past. She stood beside the microphone with shadows in her eyes, like somebody carrying heartbreak too deep to disguise. The piano rose slowly, like thunder far away, and every trembling harmony still carried yesterday. They said the night is over, but nobody believed. They said turn the lights back on, but the darkness wouldn't leave. The neon sign stayed on till morning, like the room refused to heal. The neon sign stayed on till morning, like the sorrow still felt real. Too much soul, too much flame. The neon sign stayed on till morning. Nothing survived the same. Still glowing, still glowing, still near, still near. You can still feel her here. The drummer lowered his eyes, trying not to break apart. The trumpet bent softly, like smoke around a heart. A woman near the doorway held a coat against her chest, like the song had touched somewhere she never confessed. The choir sounded fragile underneath the haze, and every little harmony still carried yesterday. They wanted another heartbreak tune, something easy to replay. She gave him the kind of sorrow that never fades away. The neon sign stayed on till morning, even after midnight passed. The neon sign stayed on till morning, like the silence was built to last. Too much truth, too much rain. The neon sign stayed on till morning. Nothing survived the same. Maybe old lights remember every soul that passed below. Maybe soul music survives because pain refuses to go. Maybe broken women linger inside rooms after dark. Maybe the neon stays the sign on. You could hear the storm coming. The smoke drifted slowly under dim green light. Every tired soul inside looked swallowed by the night. She stood beside the microphone with heartbreak in her eyes, like somebody carrying memories too painful to disguise. The piano rolled softly like thunder beneath the floor, and every trembling harmony made the silence hurt more. They said the weather's turning bad, but the room already knew. They said maybe stop the session, but sorrow kept breaking through. The rain started during the second verse, like heaven couldn't stay dry. The rain started during the second verse, when she lifted up her eyes. Too much soul, too much flame. The rain started during the second verse. Nothing survived the same. Rain slow, rain near, wash the old ghost here. The drummer lowered his eyes, trying not to fall apart. The trumpet bent softly, like smoke around a heart. A woman near the doorway started trembling in place, like the song had opened something she couldn't face. The choir sounded fragile underneath the haze, and every little harmony still carried yesterday. They wanted another heartbreak tune, something safe to replay. She gave them the kind of sorrow that never fades away. The rain started during the second verse, even after midnight passed. The rain started You could hear the storm coming. The rain made the glass shake tonight. The smoke curled slowly through dim amber light. Every tired soul inside looked nervous by the night. She stood beside the microphone with sorrow in her eyes, like somebody carrying heartbreak too deep to disguise. The piano rolled softly like rain beneath those streets, and every trembling harmony made the silence feel weak. They said, open the curtains wider, but nobody touched the frame. They said, sit closer to the window, but nobody stayed the same. Nobody sat near the window after she sang that line. Nobody sat near the window like the storm crossed inside. Too much soul, too much flame. Nobody sat near the window. Nothing survived the same. Stay back, stay near. The old ghosts are still here. The drummer lowered his eyes, trying not to fall apart. The trumpet bent softly like smoke around a heart. A woman near the doorway held her coat against her chest, like the song had touched somewhere she never confessed. The choir sounded fragile underneath the haze, and every little harmony still carried yesterday. They wanted another heartbreak tune, something safe to replay. She gave them the kind of sorrow that never fades away. Nobody sat near the window, even after midnight passed. Nobody sat May the glass shake tonight. Nobody noticed. The session ended. The smoke drifted slowly through dim crimson light. Every tired soul inside looked trapped by the night. She stood beside the microphone with heartbreak in her eyes, like somebody carrying memories too painful to disguise. The piano rolled softly like rain before dawn, and every trembling harmony made the silence feel long. They said, kill the recording light, but nobody moved a hand. They said the take is finally over, but nobody seemed to stand. The red light stayed on too long. After she finished the song, the red light stayed on too long, like the sorrow still belonged. Too much soul, too much flame. The red light stayed on too long. Nothing survived the same. Still glowing, still near. You can still feel her here. The drummer lowered his eyes, trying not to fall apart. The trumpet bent softly like smoke around her heart. A woman near the doorway started crying in place, like the song had opened something she couldn't face. The choir sounded fragile underneath the haze, and every little harmony still carried yesterday. They wanted another heartbreak tune, something easy to replay. She gave them the kind of sorrow that never fades away. The red light stayed on too long, even after midnight passed. The red light stayed on too long, like the silence was built to last. Too much truth, too much rain. The red light stayed on too long. Nothing survived the same. Maybe certain songs outlive the rooms they were born in. Maybe soul music survives because heartbreak won't end. Maybe broken women linger the session ended. Nobody sat back down afterward. The smoke hung heavy under dim gold light. Every tired soul inside looked hollowed by the night. She stood beside the microphone with sorrow in her eyes, like somebody carrying heartbreak too painful to disguise. The piano rolled softly like rain beneath old roofs, and every trembling harmony felt dangerously close to truth. They said, bring the piano back in, but nobody touched the keys. They said, keep the room alive, but the room dropped to its knees. The piano bench stayed empty after she sang that song. The piano bench stayed empty, like the pain stayed too long. Too much soul, too much pain. The piano bench stayed empty. Nothing survived the same. Stay still, stay near, stay near. The sorrow's breathing here. The drummer lowered his eyes, trying not to fall apart. The trumpet bent softly like smoke around a heart. A woman near the doorway pressed her hand against her chest, like the song had touched somewhere she never confessed. The choir sounded fragile underneath the haze, and every little harmony still carried yesterday. They wanted another heartbreak tune, something safe to replay. She gave him the kind of sorrow that never fades away. The piano bench stayed empty even after midnight passed. The piano bench stayed empty, like the silence was built to last. Too much truth, too much rain. The piano bench stayed empty. Nothing survived the same. Maybe old instruments remember every trembling hand. Maybe soul music survives because pain understands. Maybe broken women linger inside rooms after dark, because she left a mark. The piano bench stayed empty, oh yeah, even after she was gone. The piano bench stayed empty, but the old tape carried on. Too much soul, too much soul, too much flame. The piano bench stayed empty. Nothing survived the same. Nobody sat back down afterward. Nobody noticed the ash falling. The smoke drifted slowly under dim amber light. Every tired soul inside looked shaken by the night. She stood beside the microphone with heartbreak in her eyes, like somebody carrying sorrow too deep to disguise. The piano rolled softly like rain across old streets, and every trembling harmony made the silence feel weak. They said, put the cigarette out, but nobody moved a hand. They said, the song is ending now, but nobody seemed to stand. The cigarette burned to the filter while she sang that line. The cigarette burned to the filter, like the room lost track of time. Too much soul, too much flame. The cigarette burned to the filter. Nothing survived the same. Burn slow, stay near the old ghost star, still here. The drummer lowered his eyes, trying not to fall apart. The trumpet bent softly like smoke around a heart. A woman near the doorway started crying in place, like the song had opened something she couldn't face. The choir sounded fragile underneath the haze, and every little harmony still carried yesterday. They wanted another heartbreak tune, something safe to replay. She gave them the kind of sorrow that never fades away. The cigarette burned to the filter, even after midnight passed. filter, like the silence was built to last. Too much truth, too much rain. The cigarette burned to the filter. Nothing survived the same. Maybe certain nights disappear into smoke and wire. Maybe soul music survives because heartbreak burns higher. Maybe broken women linger inside rooms after dark. Maybe nobody stopped the cigarette because she left a mark. The cigarette burned to the filter even after she was gone. The cigarette burned to the filter, but the old tape carried on. Too much soul, too much flame. The cigarette burned to the filter. Nothing survived the same. Nobody noticed the ash falling. Nobody wanted to leave at sunrise. The smoke still lingered under pale morning light. Every tired soul inside looked destroyed by the night. She stood beside the microphone with sorrow in her eyes, like somebody carrying heartbreak too painful to disguise. The piano wrote softly like rain after the storm, and every trembling harmony made the room feel warm. They said the session's finally over, but nobody moved the chair. They said, let the daylight in, but the darkness stayed there. The morning felt colder than before after she sang that way. The morning felt colder than before, like the warmth had walked away. Too much soul, too much flame. The morning felt colder than before. Nothing survived the same. Stay low, stay near. You can still feel her here. The drummer lowered his eyes, trying not to fall apart. The trumpet bent softly like smoke around a heart. A woman near the doorway held her coat against her chest, like the song had touched somewhere she never confessed. yesterday. They wanted another heartbreak tune, something safe to replay. She gave them the kind of sorrow that never fades away. The morning felt colder than before, even after midnight passed. The morning felt colder than before, like the silence was built to last. Too much truth, too much rain. The morning felt colder than before. Nothing survived the same. Maybe certain songs survive long after the room goes dark. Maybe soul music lingers because heartbreak leaves marks. Maybe broken women stay inside every old refrain. Maybe the morning felt colder because she carried the pain. The morning felt colder than before, even after she was gone. The morning felt colder than before, but the old tape carried on. Too much soul, too much flame. The morning felt colder than before. Nothing survived the same. Nobody wanted to leave at sunrise.